this is Sam Black with my second match with Dredge in Modern. I'm on the play, and I have a Hedron Crab and a fetch land, and that meets my requirements for a keepable hand. Doesn't take a lot, but you do need to have the things that you need. I'm just going to lead Steam Vents tapped here. For the same reason as last round, I don't want to expose my Hedron Crab unnecessarily. Playing against Elves. Now we'll play Hedron Crab. Scalding Tarn, target myself. Sack Scalding Tarn for Watery Grave. Pay 2 life so that I can play Thorsulka. Target myself. Mill some cards. Mill some more cards. Get an Archamoeba. Cast Drown Thorsulka. And that's it for me. My opponent is elfing a lot. Yep, that's a bunch of elves that are in play. Yep, even more elves. That's... well, if this finds Azuria, I'm definitely dead. Just a bunch of elves. I can handle that. Oh, good. Alright, so my goal here is to be able to dredge as soon as possible. So let's mill myself to try to find a dredger. Yeah, Bloodghast, I understand that you're going to want to come into play. You can do that later. Now there's a bit of a question. Yeah, now I let this resolve before sacrificing this, because if I find another Bloodghast, I want to be able to return it off the land that this gets, and I don't care what land I find. I guess I want to do this so that a prized amalgam would come back from this Bloodghast, although this prized amalgam would return a prized amalgam anyway, and I don't think it matters when it happens, but I don't see any reason not to do this if it's the next action I'm going to take. I haven't hit a dredger yet, so I want to find one still. I'm going to pay life here. An Archamoeba and a Stinkweed. Good. Okay, now I don't have any bridges in my graveyard, but I could get one if I sacrifice. I could like sacrifice Bloodghast to this thing, discard bridge, and then sacrifice an Archamoeba and make a zombie, which is good because it would start getting me zombies into play now, which would let me block. Alternatively, I could flashback Faithless Looting, Dredge Stinkweed Imp, but that would not let me start blocking. So let's do the one that generates blockers. Discard Bridge from below, Dredge Stinkweed Imp. Trigger Narcomoeba, sweet. Yes, I understand that Prized Amalgam is triggered. I think at this point I want to sacrifice one more Narcomoeba now. Oh, and I have 2 bridges. Well, that's a lot better. Discard Grave Troll, Dredge Grave Troll. I'm going to do this again so that if I find a Prized Amalgam, this Prized Amalgam returns it. Not find a Prized Amalgam, but I did find another bridge from below. Which is not necessarily good, because when these elves trade, the bridges will all die. Oh, okay, my opponent's not into attacking. That's fine. I wasn't into being attacked. So now I can basically attack myself with Faithless Looting if that's what I'm into. Don't see any great reasons to believe it's not what I'm into. I guess the alternative is using Driver Sulk, and I'm probably even more into that. Alright, well that's why I'm not. Okay, so let's get some Bloodghast back. Sure, I don't know myself. That was the wrong order. Oh well. Not relevantly wrong because I have other Prized Amalgams that are going to return any new Prized Amalgams. Alright, now let's go to combat, I suppose. Attack with 1 flyer. Alright, good combat. Now let's sacrifice Prized Amalgam, since this other Prized Amalgam will return it, and I want to get zombies. I think I just want to draw cards for a bit. Oh, that's a good one. That was an excellent time to choose card draw. Let's see. Do I want to do any more of this at the moment, or am I good for now? I think I'm all set for this exact moment. In my opponent's second main phase, I will activate this thing, sacrificing a Bloodghast. Wait, this thing's already coming back. It doesn't. I don't know why I'm doing this now. It doesn't matter though. Let's discard this thing and dredge this thing. I want to find all my toys. And now let's use this thing. We're done with this guy. And I'm just gonna draw a card. Just a regular card. There you are. Alright. Return this thing. There's another one coming in. Oh, I guess I should probably mass produce zombies with this greater guard on so that the zombies don't have summoning sickness. What is it asking me to pay a blue for? Infinity zombies seems like a good way to go. Yeah, deck more salvage, sure, why not? Play this thing. Get a million blood ghasts. Yep. Use this thing. Sack of blood gas. Alright. Yes. Alright. Now we attack for a million. Alright, negative 67. Good work, zombies. Okay, so I think this is another match where I'm just not going to sideboard. None of my opponent's cards interact with what I'm doing. If my opponent demonstrates graveyard hate, then we can think about bringing in Nature's Claim. But until that point, just run it back. You need to go over here. This hand is interesting. I was going to say awful, but I can Faithless Looting, discarding Stinkweed Imp and Bridge from below. And then everything's kind of okay. A lot of cards I don't want in my hand, but we'll keep it. I might even discard Stinkweed Imp and Stitchwing Scab so that I can use Stitchwing Scab to discard the bridge from below, or the bridges from below. We'll see what I draw. Oh, that's interesting. I want to looting first to get the bridges in my graveyard. But I might just discard 2 bridges. Ugh, wow. I want to discard everything. I literally just want to put my hand in the graveyard. This would be great if I could just put my whole hand in the graveyard. I mean, I would prefer to keep the instant and the innate, but not that much. Anyway. I think... all of these are so important. I don't even know. I don't mind taking a draw step, because finding a land would be really good. So I don't need to dredge right away, I guess. So I don't need to discard Stinkwood Imp. I think I just... I'm not even sure. I'll just discard those. So if I draw a land, I think my play might be Neonate, discard Stitchwing Scab, oddly. No, that's bad. I don't have any answers to that anywhere. Maybe I need Abrupt Decay instead of, not that. I'm basically dead. Let's pretend that I can just get too many things for that guy. How will that work out? No. It does not work. I'm dead. I have no answer to that. I'm not on Abrupt Decay because getting green and black is not the easiest for my blue-red deck, but maybe I need needles in my board for that guy. Alright, this will work fine. I can just discard the Grave Troll and dredge it. It's another spot where I really want to discard my whole hand, but I think just being able to get started right away is good enough. It's interesting that I kind of want two or three land hands. I wonder if I should be playing more lands. They're just not very good. Maybe more Dagmar Salvages. I don't think there's any strong reason to do this right now rather than my opponent's second main phase. I need to do it before my opponent's end step because I want to be able to return a Prized Amalgam if I dredge Prized Amalgam and Narcomoeba. Or mill them while dredging. So I can dredge Dark Blast to try to find Dagmar Salvage, or I can just draw to try to draw a land. But dredging lets me dredge the other things that are good to dredge, but drawing lets me also draw something like Faithless Looting, so I'm just going to draw. That was a good draw. That gets Bloodghast back. I guess I should just cast Narcomoeba. I need more blue mana more than I need more red mana for activating Rusalka if I end up with one of them. was all set to dredge Dark Blast and start killing elves, but this guy kind of puts damper on that plan. I think I just draw to try to find a land so that I can Faithful Sitting. That's interesting. I don't have anything better to do than suspend it. Don't think I can win this game. Certainly not now. As I might just be dead. I'm definitely close to just dead. Yeah, now I'm just dead. That is enough mana for Azuri to kill me.